change the subject a little to welcome an old friend back to the afternoon programme. We've chatted a couple of times on many occasions, and of course his fans will be tuned in worldwide this afternoon, particularly after he survived the appearance at lunchtime on Loose Women. Good afternoon to Jonathan Antoine.
Good afternoon. Hello, hello.
Now, how was that at lunchtime? Because I think there was a naughty question posed to you there. You were beaten, of course, on the talent programme, Britain's Got Talent, by Pudsey the dog, and someone asked you whether you'd like to do something to that dog, didn't they?
Yeah, some things were asked, but you know, I love animals, so I couldn't bring myself to do something like that. Yeah.
No, I thought that would be the right answer, Jonathan. Let's talk a little bit about you, because here it is. We spoke last time. It's a few months ago when we chatted. We talked about this new album then, didn't we? And here it is, released on Friday.
Yeah, here it is. Jeez, a couple days away and all new albums coming out. It's been 2 years and finally people get to hear what I've been up to that whole time.
Is it exciting now? Are you at the sort of the exciting stage or the nervous stage with the release of the album?
A little bit of both, a little bit of everything, frankly. It's there's a lot of emotions flying around me right now, primarily just excitement for people to, be able to hear the progression that I've made in these past couple of years and to enjoy the album, hopefully.
We've talked in the past about your depression, about the bullying as well.
Yeah.
Are you in a happier place now?
No, absolutely. In and of myself, I am in possibly the best place I've ever been, and the only way is up from here.
And of course, hopefully it'll be a #1 album. I'm sure your fans will make sure of that.
With good luck and a lot of people behind me, we can hopefully make this up to #1 and really get people excited for it.
Tell me a little bit about the album, Believe. How much fun have you had recording the album, and how have you chosen the tracks that have gone on the album?
Oh man, it's just been an absolute pleasure making this record. Every step of the way has been completely different to anything else that I've done previous. The way that we actually recorded the album, I went in whilst the orchestra was recording their parts. I was in the room recording scratch and demo vocals, so that the overall track, the end result, would have the essence of performance and the spark of life in it. And it was a completely different method to anything that I'd tried before, and I really found it incredibly fun.
And of course, it's the London studio Symphony Orchestra that's on the album with you. How much fun were they to work with?
Oh, they were just incredible. I mean, they pretty much never had to stop for anything. It was just, we could keep going and going and going, and just, we really hit a great rhythm, and it worked. It was like magic. 13
tracks on the album, Jonathan. How have you chosen what's gone on the album, and have your fans had any input into this?
They haven't had direct input, but whenever I look at songs for an album, I always am thinking, what do people want? What do the fans want? What will they really enjoy? What have they heard me do? What can I do more in an interesting way? But picking the songs, honestly, was a simple feat. We had one meeting where we threw around some ideas, we threw around a couple songs, and pretty much every single song that was mentioned made it onto the album. We ended up with 13 tracks because 13 is my lucky number, and it all just worked very, very easily.
You've got some fabulous fans, a huge fan base who regularly use social media to get in touch with you. And I think on Friday they're planning a special event, aren't they, for you this week?
Yeah, well, we're doing the whole Twitter launch party, as well as a show actually at Goreswith Hall. It's launch day Friday is going to be pretty crazy for everyone involved.
And, of course, you're not too far away from us in Lancashire at Goresworth Hall. Macclesfield, of course, this Friday evening. Are tickets still available for that, Jonathan?
They are still available. You can purchase them right now if you'd like to come and hear some fun music and, just have a really nice time.
You've obviously enjoyed recording the album, but, most importantly to you, is it the performance in front of your fans that you enjoy most?
There are upsides and downsides to both performing and live. At the end of the day, I do really love live work because the feedback is instant and you can see people enjoy it actively, literally, directly in front of you. But with making the album, that's also incredibly special to me, again, because it chronicles the journey that I've been through. And it's a time capsule that will harness all of this, all the energies that I'm feeling in those moments and, throughout my life.
So, performance in Macclesfield on Friday, the launch of the album. Hopefully it'll get to #1. I'm sure your fans will put it there. What's for the future for Jonathan Antoine then?
Well, with luck, we'll be out touring the album quite soon. No fixed dates, but watch this space. And apart from that, I'd love to, continue bringing this album on the road, show as many people as I possibly can, and just continue making more.
Hopefully you'll get a date and you'll come and pop in to see us in the afternoon on BBC Radio Lancashire to promote the album, maybe.
Love to, honestly. It's been a while.
There we are. We'll hold you to that. Let's have a track from the album this afternoon. This is Bring Him Home on BBC Radio Lancashire for the Fantwans everywhere.